once again to Akunsaunt Ebbed, episode 27. We rejoin the party on the 22nd of Pritium.
How's everybody doing?
Nope, we're not doing that this time.
Promo, metal dice, promo, Dune. Is that what you had a comic for, Dune?
No, it was Doom.
Oh, Doom, promo, Doom, and promo, Dune.
All right, look, we're not sponsored by any of these things. Stop giving out promos here.
Sponsored
promo
by
me.
Cute Otters.
I think the more important thing here is, what did you guys do last week?
Well, he said sponsored by Paizo.com last month.
I have my notes.
All right.
Let's start from there then.
Okay. Galfine, Pax, Meg, and Zug went back to the winery to check on Harcourt. We decided we did want to post an ad for an accountant because we've been struggling in that area. We know Harcourt's still under some kind of spell, but we don't really know what to do about it. We look for food and have horrendous results, including a chest that has different body parts of creatures, including humans in it.
I mean, it's food.
Things are dangerous outside. Zug left but came back because people were following him. So we agreed to take shifts, keeping an eye on the place. Galfine and I stay up first, walk through the whole place. We find a room with chains and blood and beds around and clothes for the workers. Then when we're supposed to switch shifts, Marcos comes in, who's looking for his usual girl, but then he becomes an incubus. I'm gonna go with incubus. Has a mental conversation with Meg, says he can help Harcourt. Harcourt tries to injure Marcos, but then he leaves. I put holy water on Harcourt. Zug uses the laughter spell. I go home to rest. Everyone else goes to take care of the title paperwork and go to the temple, except Harcourt stays at the winery. The priestess tells Meg that she did the right thing in trying to take care of her friends and letting the incubus go. Zug finds out that his lead will soon be ready to start installing.
Okay. Anybody else want to pepper anything in there? Maybe like James, who has one slight difference, or Zug?
Yep, I'm now living at the at that place, the brothel.
Temporarily, at least.
Yep.
All right. And does Harcourt want to pepper anything into that recap?
I'm trying to find the part to make sure that it's not information just for me.
Oh, yeah, maybe it is. So maybe he doesn't want to. All right.
I'm just saying.
Thanks for the reminder.
Well done.
So
well
yeah,
done.
there's some stuff out of game that James knows. So
Steven, I think Harcourt should get points for not telling.
Oh, I'm going to. All right, so each of you that participate in the recap, go ahead and take 100 XP.
I feel like I should get more than 100 for this very thorough notes. I'm just putting
You
that
said
out
everybody who participated.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure that was you.
No,
Hey, I participated.
That was both
I
of you
know,
actually. I'm gonna give
are
Harcourt
so
it for reminding me that he's not supposed to tell people.
Is Charles' screen messed up for anybody else? Or
No,
is
Charles
it
is
just
working fine
on
for
my
me.
end? Okay, I gotta leave and rejoin call, I think.
Okay, no problem. Why are Zug's spell points coming up wrong?
Okay, it's fixed.
Okay.
Hey, welcome back.
Maybe that's right.
Pregnant women are
6.
smug.
I'll figure that out later. All right.
What was that song from? Oh, I heard that before.
It shows up in things periodically because Garfunkel and Oates will put their music anywhere they possibly
Garfunkel
can.
and Oates. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, at the moment, I believe Galfine and Pax went back to take a rest. And in the meantime, there was some stuff that happened with James. I did that for you already. There was some stuff that happened with James in the background. Meg.
Yes, sir.
Do you have access to level 3 spells yet, or is that next level?
That is next level.
Okay, so never mind. That
So you want to get Meg to level early, huh?
Nope.
Yeah.
I was trying to think about whether or not Meg had a way to solve the Harcourt problem, but yeah, the realization now that Meg is actually 4th level, or only has 2nd level spells, she does not have access to a spell that could solve it.
Yes and yes. My plate's over here. Thanks.
All right, so let's actually talk to Meg. What is Meg's plan for things after the conversation that she had at the temple?
Well,
you were meditating, if I remember right, when we finished off. Yes.
That's correct.
Okay.
That's correct. All right. So, I consider the most important thing to happen is to free my compatriot from the possession of the succubus. So.
Why don't you give me a knowledge religion? I don't remember if we did that at the end of last session, but even if we did, I'll let you do it again.
Okay.
I try to update your spell points real quick. Nice. Okay. So you get a hold on. Let me see. Potentially this gives it to you inherently. Not quite. But you do spend some time praying and asking for guidance. And in your prayers, guidance does come to you. You do feel like it is possible if you could get your hands on something like a dispel magic or something similar. You might be able to remove this effect from him.
A dispel magic. Intriguing.
You know that, like, you can use the protection from evils on him if you can manage to successfully land them, but they will only work for a temporary period of time, basically just only as long as the spell would be active for. He would basically disappear from visibility, but then it would eventually come back.
I guess I'll ask, who would I talk to about, I'm going to, I guess I'll just ask, somebody in the clerisy there. I have been given some prescience, and I feel that, if someone could cast a spell magic on my friend, it would release them. But I myself do not have that skill as of yet. Is there someone I could speak to about that?
I do apologize to some degree. We do not have that spell on the ready. It is not one that any of our clerics traditionally prepares, but you may have some luck. Let me see if perhaps one of us has access to a scroll that we might be able to offer you.
Okay.
She looks away at a moment, her eyes glaze over again. And when she comes back, she looks at you kind of saddened. I am sorry, it is not something that we have in our inventories. It is something that we could perhaps attempt to prepare, but resources are a bit limited right now, and we don't want to put ourselves with the refugee problem and with this potential new information you've given us. We do worry about our ability to handle the problems at hand if we're not prepared. Your friend, I imagine, is important, though. Perhaps if there are other people who have access to divine magic that do sell it separately. Perhaps you might seek some of them, either here around the Narenhawk territories or back in your home.
Okay.
Just purchase it for Zug instead.
Yeah, I just looked up into it, so I can actually just out and out purchase the scroll in question.
Yeah, you'll just have to find somebody who's got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was actually thinking of taking that for my level 3 spells that I got this level. I didn't, though.
Okay.
Is there a well-known oldie magic shop I can go to?
There are indeed. House Narenhawk has quite a few. Give me a... do you have any knowledge local?
I don't.
Do you have any diplomacy?
I do.
Excellent. Let's go ahead and see a diplomacy. Excellent. Oh, yeah. You will eventually find... Actually, you'll find with pretty little effort. Dispel Magic is a pretty common spell for arcane casters to have on hand. There's a lot of apologies when you see a couple of divine casters. They don't happen to have that spell on hand. They tell you that they might be able to do something about it tomorrow, but you'd need to get in at the right time and remind them, or you'd have to pay in advance, and they'll take care of it the next day. But you do find that there are a lot of arcane spellcasters that have that scroll on hand.
All right. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay. House Narenhawk, huh?
Yep. You will find that the price, however, for it is a bit inflated. They refer to something known as the dismissal tax.
Okay.
Certain spells, like Dispel Magic, like Banishment, and other sorts of spells that disrupt natural magical energy, have an additional tax that has been applied to them to compensate people for damages that have occurred from people misusing those spells. Things like Anti-Magic Field and below, starting as low as Dispel Magic, have created these problems for people where it's inadvertently destroyed some magical item, and now that person has to be compensated for the loss. And so they've applied a tax to these sorts of spells to make sure that the city can compensate people for the loss of their magical items. So it's kind of like an insurance tax that's been applied.
Oh, okay.
So let me do the math real quick here.
Under that tax, it's 50,000 gold.
So it is 550 gold.
All right, I'm gonna pony it out.
Okay. At what what type of spell? Are you gonna wait for a divine one till tomorrow, or are you going to buy an arcane one today?
Ooh. So we do have two arcane spellcasters, correct?
Correct.
I'll buy the arcane one today.
Okay. Whoa, what just happened?
What?
James's mic went crazy all of a sudden.
No, well, James vanished.
James is operating an air gun.
Yes, that's exactly what it was. Do not know why that keeps happening.
I don't either. Well, I'm gonna be down that way Saturday, so we can take a look at it then. Maybe if you're around.
I will not be there Saturday.
Darn.
I will
That means
be...
no pie for you.
Oh, you can get the pie. I'll be beating people with a foam stick.
Next weekend is the buffing.
I think you could have, if you'd have just held back a second, it could have been like, I'll be there next week and want to fix it. And then like waited 5 seconds. I won't be around next weekend.
All right, so you pick up the scroll.
Okay.
And who are you bringing it to?
Well, I'll start with Pax.
Okay.
Because we're aces. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
What does that mean?
We will jump back to you in the
Good
meantime.
friends.
Asexual?
Aces is good friends.
So Zug, what are you doing in the meantime?
Well, so at the end of last session, I had just gotten to the house, right?
Yeah, then they had told you that like they're going to start construction as of tomorrow. Or I'm sorry, as of the 24th, so 2 days from today.
So what time was it? Was it like, should I be sleeping now, or?
That was like afternoon, so I don't remember if you slept overnight at the other place, correct?
Yeah.
So you're still awake. You're plenty rested.
I mean, I guess I wanna yeah, maybe let's start looking through one of those books from the demon thing.
Okay. Yeah, so you start picking up and looking through some of the books. Let's look at what kind of spells you end up with.
Did he take them?
Didn't you guys give him the bag, or who has the bag right now?
The bag got left behind.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, but I had taken 2 spell books and 2 of the non-spell books.
Yes, that is correct.
Yep, okay. Good memory there. Let me see what you end up with. Actually, I'm rolling the wrong die. Alright, so the first thing that you find... hold on one sec. I meant to roll these up, and I totally forgot. But it's all good, because I know most of what she was supposed to have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll on the ones that I know she doesn't have. Nope. That should be it. All right. You can find in one of the books. I'm assuming you're using Read Magic through the spell book.
Yep.
She has Memorize Page as one of the spells in the book. I don't think there's not a percent chance, right? It's just you flat out can learn them from the book, I think. Let me double check. Hold on.
Right.
Copy spells from the spell book. Copy spells. It's a straight 1-to-1. Always sucks when I forget rules. Spellbook section, wherever it is. Here we go. There we go. Spells copy from another spell. No, there is a check. Wizard can also add a spell to his or her book whenever he encounters one on a scroll or another wizard spellbook, no matter what the spell's source. You must decipher it, which you've done. Next, you spend an hour studying it. At the end of the hour, you make a spellcraft check. DC is 15 plus spell level. If you're specialized in that school, you get a +2.
Alright, so I'm specialized in evocation.
Alright, this is an enchantment spell. So DC is 16 for this spell.
Alright. Where's my spellcraft?
That is a failure. So you don't, obviously it's from a book, so you don't lose the spell.
Yeah, and I can do it again in a week from now, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
And then let's go on. Let's look at what the next spell available is. The next spell in the book is... Come on, where did I... There it is. This is where the big spells are. The next one is Hideous Laughter, which I believe you already have, correct?
Yep.
All right.
Of course he has it. He's used that so much.
Let's check the next one. The next one is Oppressive Boredom.
Alright, let's see what I get.
Yeah, you definitely learn Oppressive Boredom. So this is like extended days. The target becomes very Eeyore-like and can't do anything. Why bother?
Aww.
Alright, so far you've noticed, by the way, that this spellbook is entirely enchantment spells. With a quick glance over. So do you want to continue in this book, or do you want to check out the other book?
Yeah, sure, I'll check out the other book.
Okay. So you open up the other book, and there are a few different things here. This contains basically all of the handful of non-enchantment spells that she happens to have on hand. And let's see, I got a few dice I gotta roll here for this. Alright, so the first one you run into is pretty high level. Well, I mean it's third, which is high for you. So this is a transmutation spell. Can you learn transmutation? I don't know what your prohibited schools are.
I'm sure it's divination and something else.
Yeah, I think so. So you would find Assume Appearance.
Makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, but you failed to learn it.
All these twos I'm rolling.
Yeah. You should be, like, pretty well in for this. Alright, let's see what the next spell in that book is. Ooh, another...
The last one was Assume Appearance?
Assume Appearance. Here, we've got a... An illusion spell. This is Minor Dream.
Ooh.
And you can definitely learn that. And the last one that's in this book, let's just do this, is also third level. Is another transmutation spell. And it is... sure that is... Oh, this is actually bigger. That's why I'm running into a shortage. What is this? There we go. Alright, it is haste. And you've got it.
I do want that one. That's a good one.
Yep. Alright.
Definitely the most useful out of them that I learned.
So that is all she has in this book. In the other book, she has every first level enchantment spell. You'll find if you go through it for a little while. But it's at this point getting pretty late because it's an hour for each of those checks that you tried. So it's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. You're welcome to keep trying if you want. If you want to go through any enchantment spells of first level, she has them in her spell book. At second level, she has every targeted, every like offensive targeted enchantment spell in her spell book for enchantment. So she has Unnatural Lust, Touch of Mercy, Touch of Idiocy, anything that has a negative effect on the opponent, she has in her spellbook for enchantment. And then for third level, if there's something that you want from her, you know that she has at third level, where the hell is it? Some of them don't look like they're here. There's two specifically. I'm trying to find what the two are. And I'm going to pull her character sheet. Because I think this is one of those examples of the SRD not having the spells on hand. But I don't want to spend too much time on this at the moment. So she has Lover's Vengeance and Pugwampi's Grace at third level.
Alright.
Or, I'm sorry, Lover's Vengeance. Pugwampi's Grace and Lover's Vengeance. I don't know if I said them correctly.
Alright, I'm not going to learn any more spells tonight, but
Okay.
I do want to browse through those other two books.
Sure. Do you speak Abyssal?
I don't know. Let's see. No.
Okay. So these two books you happen to grab are in Abyssal. In fact, most of the collection is in Abyssal.
Do I see anything that looks like a name, or would I have no idea?
No idea.
Okay.
You do know that I speak Abyssal, because I've talked about it repeatedly.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, sounds good.
Okay. I'm going to jump over to Harcourt then. Harcourt,
Yeah.
what are you doing in the meantime?
Besides sitting in the room, brooding, I will be working on my sock puppet.
Okay. And how are you as you do this? How are you feeling right now? Like, how's this been like wearing on Harcourt?
He's very tired because.
Oh my god, that's so hard to look at.
He's very tired and he's a little like he's actually upset. And there goes my mic.
Oh, your mic is fine right now. Oh nope, there it goes. It was just delayed.
How do I get it to stop moving? What I used to do isn't working. It only wants me to favorite it.
It's okay. It's not even moving for me.
That's
And-
better, Michelle.
But I want to know what it is.
Guess you're just gonna have to favorite it.
All right, so this is starting to wear at Harcourt. This is starting to like piss him off.
Yep. It's piss him off, getting tired of what's going on at the moment. He's becoming visibly agitated.
So you're probably having trouble additionally then working on the sock puppet. Like you're probably stringing things together and you keep like missing the hole, or you're like stringing things incorrectly and you like string the mouth closed inadvertently.
Yeah, the eyes are in different places. I have to keep removing and putting the eyes back.
But you're still hanging out in the room that was her old room, right? That was Ty's old room?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Just waiting for everybody to come back.
All right. Okay. I have some stuff for you, but we'll come. Actually, let's do a little bit of this now. So you are sitting in the room, and give me a perception.
Ooh. Let's see. Perception. And failed roll.
That's actually enough. You notice the place has like a heavy echo to it when somebody knocks at the door. So you can hear the faint sound of a knocking at the door. You almost miss it, but you just like you happen to have the door not fully closed, and so as the knock happens, you can hear like a faint sound that sounds like there's probably something at the door.
Like the door into the room from the
No, the door to the building, to the outside.
Okay, I'm gonna go investigate that.
Yep. So you can head up to the front door. And you can hear the knocking much more clearly.
So it's not a knocking like someone's trying to come in. It's just like knock, knock, knock.
Yeah,
knock,
like somebody
knock.
knocking at the door.
Oh, okay. I'm going to ready.
A burning hand.
Ready my ready burning hands. I'm going to ready my punch dagger and slowly crack the door.
Okay. As you slowly crack the door, you notice that this is. Where did I put her name? Oh, my notes. My notes are so bad.
What are you looking for?
The name of the girl that was in the room.
Blah, 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 blah.
The girl who went to your house and was surprised to find you not there.
Oh. Where is he? Where is she? Let's race. See who gets it first.
What the hell? Did I not take this down in my notes? What is wrong with me anymore?
Miriam!
There you go. That is correct. I can't find my instance of it, but I am writing it down now.
And her friend was John Vakir.
Yep. Alright, so yeah, Miriam is standing there at the door. Oh, you're still here? I thought you were going to be at home.
Yeah, some things happened and I never quite got there. I'm assuming you're back.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it would be safe to just hang out in the hallway. I saw this very weird goblin meet with a couple of, like, really brutish men, and I got a little bit worried.
Oh, that's just Zug.
Oh yeah, he was with you guys, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's our lawyer, so lawyers do things.
Yep.
I know nothing about lawyering.
Oh, they're really weird people. I know every once in a while ours would show up. He was a big, gave me chills every time I had to see him.
Well, ours is a little, but he doesn't give me chills when he shows up. He's good when he's there and we need him.
Good. I'm glad to hear
Sometimes those chills can be multiplying, which is bad.
So, would you like to come in? I have bed space.
Yes, I would. I would hope that there's bed space. She jiggles a bit.
She jiggles.
That was supposed to be giggle.
Nope. She jiggles.
Oh my!
She's a prostitute. She gets to jiggle.
Like a bowl full of chowder?
Sure, why not?
This is a family-based podcast.
You can
Where
still
are
jiggle.
you, Charles? You're a mystery over there.
He's jiggling.
He's trying to take a nap again.
No, I'm up. I took a nap before I came.
I'm kidding.
Before I showed up.
I tried, but he interrupted me.
You did take a nap.
Not enough.
All right, so you can invite her in. When you invite her in, you notice that she's got a bag with her, and she opens up and she like takes a few food items out, and she was like, I brought dinner with me there, but when you were here, it might be cold. But if you're hungry,
Sure, we can eat.
Okay.
That sounds like a thing.
The two
Would
of
you
you,
come on?
go ahead.
Yeah, no, go on.
I was just gonna say the two of you can have dinner together.
We'll have dinner together. I will. I'm gonna put this. See if I can convince her if there's anything else she wants to do to
She
kill
is
time.
open to any and all advances you may bring.
Excellent.
Oh my.
All right, Meg, you will arrive at Pax's apartment room thing.
Sleeping. Shh.
No, by the time Meg would arrive, Pax is not sleeping anymore. Meg was in meditation for quite some time.
I'm gonna pick up some pastries.
Okay. You
Pax
can.
likes that.
You can pick up. How many pastries are you picking up?
Let's go with 6. I'm in a what the F mood today.
Okay, you can pick them up for about 2 silvers.
Nice. I get a knock on the door.
Yep.
Pax, it's Meg. I have pastries.
What? Did you say food? Okay, I'm coming.
Who's he? Oh, nice. Well
Did
done,
you
kid.
say-
No, did you say food?
Oh. I did. I stopped at the local pasteria.
Come on
They call
in.
them
How you
bakeries, not
They call them
pastries.
bakeries.
There are no halflings around here.
Panaderia. That's
La Lavanderia. Yeah.
no, that's laundromat.
La
I
Lavanderia.
know.
They make the pastries at
I know.
La Lavanderia.
Hey, they may. You know, you just use
Hey,
this.
how you doing, buddy?
Not too bad. Have a pastry.
I mean, yeah, I'll have more than one.
Okay. I'm gonna take something with some chopped almonds on them.
Okay.
I'm gonna take some with chocolate.
All right.
What you been up to?
I've been down at the temple, hanging out, reflecting on life. You know,
That
trying to
sounds
make
good.
sense of it all.
Any realizations?
Well, I got this scroll of dispel magic that
Oh.
I believe could probably free our friend from the.
Oh my god, help Harcourt, right?
Yeah. So,
How do you use it?
well, you would have to cast it, or Zug would have to cast it, because it seems to be hard to run across the one that is inspired by the gods.
Wait, how come I could cast it?
Isn't she a bard with use magic?
Yes,
magic device.
she. Well, I don't know if she has used magic device, but it's a fair assumption to think that. So.
Many bards have the ability to, through their luck or experience, use magic items and kind of trick them into working. I don't know how it works myself. This pastry's all right.
Mine's quite tasty.
Should have went with the chocolate.
Side question. So I don't have use magic device checked, but it says 3. So I assume that
yeah,
means-
if it's not checked and you have no ranks in it, then you cannot use it.
Yeah,
But
use
it says,
magic
it
device.
says 3.
In your
for-
ranks column.
In my ranks, I have 0.
So you cannot use magic device. So you cannot use this scroll.
I guess we'll have to see if Zug might be able to do it.
Sounds good. Do you think I should buy more pastries?
I mean, I only ate 1. There's still 4 more, right? That should be okay
Yeah.
for now.
Okay.
It was sweet of you. Ha ha ha.
Well, you know me.
You're a
All about-
sweetie pie, I know.
Yeah.
Where did you get this scroll?
I brought it from a vendor in House Narenhawk and paid extra money for insurance or something like that.
Oh,
I guess they have.
I want to pay towards it. How much was it? Let me pay you some.
It was 350. I don't remember how much it was. 750. $700. That's 700.
No, it was 500. It was like 550.
Wow, it's gonna change. Events, it's gonna be 6,000 GP by the end of the night. It was 5. Thank you, Steve.
No problem.
550 GP.
Meg, I'm gonna give you 225 GP, so we're splitting the cost, okay?
Okay.
So add that
Alright.
back to your.
There's nothing more healing than the power of pastry.
Man, this sounds all nothing but beneficial if Zug gets this. They pay together for a spell for
Zug
Zug.
wouldn't invest.
All right.
Hey, it's a paid already scroll. We got pastries. I think Zug would, get the knowledge to see what happens when we cast the spell magic on somebody that has been hexed by a, not exactly hexed, but been thingamabobbed by a succubus.
Do we know that Zug is staying at the winery?
No, you do not right now.
Okay.
Oh,
Should we
so I
go
guess we're
by
going over
Zug's apartment?
Yeah, let's go over to Zug's apartment and see how he's doing.
Okay. Cool. So you two can head on over there to see what Zug is up to, and Zug will. I think you're still in there, right? You're probably still deciphering some of the spells and then looking through those abyssal books. When there's a knock at your door.
I'll ready my
Burning hands.
Well, you have the peephole now.
Should ready burning hands anyway.
Yeah, but that way I can open it up real quick once I see what's out there and hit him with my spell.
Okay. So yeah, you look outside. It is Meg and Pax.
And pastries.
And pastries.
All right,
Meg, hold up the pastries.
I'll let 'em in.
All right.
It's hidden, people. You don't know.
So yeah, the door opens.
I know. Good morning, or whatever time it is.
Hey, I brought pastries. I figure it's good for a pickup.
Right.
So, what do you know about the spell magic?
By the way, this is the first time you guys have seen Zug's room as Zug lets you in. His room is like much bigger now. There are 2 beds in it, and like parts of the floor and the wall have been torn up a little bit. And there's this wonderful looking bookshelf and desk that he's talked about before.
Your place looks very nice.
The bookshelf and the desk you have mentioned.
Yeah, I know a lot about that spell.
Okay, so while I was meditating, it was revealed to me that the spell magic would be a way potentially to free Harcourt. But, I can't cast it, and...
Me neither.
What's that?
I said I can't either.
So, we also want to see, so we figured we'd come to you. Have you cast it to free our friend and see what happens.
So, can I attempt to learn a spell from a scroll, and then if I fail, am I able to still cast that scroll?
Hold on one sec. Let me double check this. I believe that is how that works.
If you fail to scroll this shot.
I don't think that's the
No,
case.
it definitely doesn't use up the scroll. But, like, obviously I can't attempt it if I have to wait a week before I can cast it, like with the learning it again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't believe you lose the scroll, so we'll go with that for now.
Okay.
So yeah, you would be able, even if you can't necessarily learn it, you can still cast it.
All right, guys. Let me look this scroll over real quick, and then we can go save them.
Should we,
An hour later.
Yeah.
Oh, that is one short. That is so.
Can he try again?
In a week,
but
yeah.
I'd have to buy a new one. Yeah.
Seriously?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I've studied up. Let's go cast it.
Oh wow.
If he were specialized in it, he would have it. What?
It's so sad.
It is sad.
I need
especially
my
after rolling
comfort
those other
animal.
2s.
Also, though,
Now I'm rolling a 5.
Why is there a goat?
Hold on a sec. Let me.
It looks like it's very happy to see us.
Yeah, it wants those damn pastries.
Yes.
One sec here. Just checking something. James, that does not make sense.
That's my spirit.
All right, so we're headed over to the space.
Yep. Just double checking something real quick.
Do we know that Zug can't cast it?
No.
Okay.
Well, I can cast it from the scroll. It's just I won't have it permanently.
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean,
It
would be
it's
great
a pretty
for you to
useful
pick up.
spell.
yeah, but I was just worried that meant you couldn't cast it at all.
Nope, that's why I was double checking with Steve before I
Yeah.
before I attempted.
You guys are sure going through a lot of dispel magics. Bad rolls.
Just trying to make sure. I can't find the stuff on opposed schools.
You cast it as it's like one. It takes up 2 spell slots.
Yeah, but
instead
I'm
of
trying
one.
to see what your 2 opposition schools are.
I'm pretty sure it's divination and necromancy. Those
I
are the
think
ones
that's
that
correct. Yeah.
That's what I would have taken.
No, I'm pretty sure that's right. So, okay.
I think
Excellent. Then yeah, you can head over.
Terrible gift.
I think it's
to be
transmutation that kills abjuration. All right, so you can head over to the winery. It is a little bit later in the evening. Do you guys want to maybe bring some protection with you, or it's getting near the evening? Do you want to bring some protection with you?
We'd like to stop and recruit our gal, Fiend.
Okay.
All right, never mind. I'm leaving.
So
Oh.
Galfine, you start waking up, and as you do, there is a knock on the door. Go ahead and gain back. Oh no, you're at full hit points, so you're good.
We
We're
have
down to 2 pastries, so
Oh, it's so cute. It's all better now.
What's going on?
Delphine is suddenly happy again.
Because there are pastries.
No, look at the Discord.
Yeah, the otter.
Yeah. Just keep looking. That's the rest of the stream.
No, it's not the rest of the stream.
But it's so cute.
All right, so is Galfine opening the door when there's a knock?
Yeah, I'll get up and I'll answer the door.
All right.
We have pastries. You want a pastry? Also, you should come with us.
No, James, you're not the otter.
Yes, James is the best. Oh.
The best part is it's going to take a few moments for it to come off the Twitch.
Oh, it was great having Otter in stereo.
All right.
Where were we again?
You are in your apartment.
Oh, it didn't. Oh, there it did.
I mean, like, what was the last thing said?
They knocked to the door, they opened up the door,
Damn
and they have
glad we-
pastries. You open
Damn
up the
glad
door and they
we
have
did you.
pastries.
And I said, we have pastries. Will you come with us?
Do I get one of the pastries at least?
Of
Yes.
course. Your choice, darling.
We only got 2 left.
Alright, I'll come along.
Okay.
You can have them both.
So the
Yes.
4 of you can head to
Who's
winery.
the dude in the plaid?
That's Otter from
Eric-
Animal House.
Eric
Charles, you
Stratman,
ruined it.
Rush
I
Chairman, damn
can't
glad to meet.
scroll up
Damn
now to see the actual otter.
Eric Stratton, Rush Chairman, damn glad to meet
Glad
you.
to meet you.
All right, so you guys, with Galfine with you, you will all make it to the winery without problem. That would have otherwise been a minor encounter.
Yeah, but we were smart.
It's almost like your GM asked if you wanted to bring
Yeah.
someone along with you.
I felt like we were on Wait, Don't Tell Me, where they go like, is that really the letter?
Do you really think that's the answer?
Yeah.
All right, so
Hold on. On the way there, like I wanted to ask him. So, do we need to like hold him down while I cast the spell, or?
Wait, what exactly? Why are we going? Where are we going?
I assume we just aim it at him.
I love how Gelfine just signed up because there were pastries.
Hey,
yeah, tell her what happened.
I only heard about the pastries.
So,
What was the other part?
while meditating, I was given the gift of some clarity, and that the dispel magic spell, when cast on a recipient of the effects, can be freed. So we've got our scroll, and we've got our spellcaster, and I mentioned towards Zug, and Pax is gonna play a calming tune while we're doing it, and we've had some pastries, and we're gonna do this. We're going to do this.
All right. So are we gonna just see if he's willing to have me cast it on him, or are we gonna have like Galfine hold him down or something?
Will he know that you're casting it? Like, is it obvious?
Yep. He might not know what I'm casting unless I
What
say.
if we do it while he's asleep?
Well, I mean, he'll probably wake up with when I start casting.
Huh.
I don't know.
What does everybody think? I'm
Should we
not
get
sure.
him liquored up and then do it? So maybe he'd be more amenable.
Maybe, maybe get him drunk.
Maybe he'll already be drunk. Who knows? Is there a way? Can we do knowledge something to find out more information about how this will work?
I mean, you can give me a knowledge arcana, but Zug already knows how the spell works.
Right, but he doesn't know this.
But I would imagine if the recipient is not willing, the spell is a little bit harder, based on my limited experience.
Looking for.
Come in. Well, what do you guys want to do? Let's get this together.
I want to see what
we...
my arcana knowledge just gave me, if anything.
Okay.
Nothing. You don't know anything about the spell Dispel Magic.
Great.
Well, Zug, do we need to knock him out, or can we just cast it on him?
You can just cast it on him.
Okay, there we go. We're just gonna cast it on him.
And no matter what, he's gonna have his internals are gonna have are going to. Well, it's not really up to him, Tom. You would know this. The spell just basically says like either you succeed at dispelling it or you don't.
All right.
So what we're gonna have to do is probably just have Galfine, if you don't mind, protect Zug, and we'll all do our best to protect Zug so that he can cast the spell. Because I don't exactly know how this will be. There may be some violent reaction. I don't know. It may be just passive, but we should be prepared, to use non-lethal means to subdue our friend so that the spell can go off.
So Zug, you do know that this is going to be a very difficult to succeed at thing. Now that you know the spell, you didn't actually learn the spell.
I don't.
It's still enough though. You had read magic because you were reading through those scrolls or the spell book stuff while you looked at it, so you would have been able to read it pretty well to understand how it works. So you'd have a pretty good comprehension of it. You know that depending upon how powerful the succubus was, this could be really difficult to achieve.
All right.
If only she had followed in her grandfather's footsteps. Her grandfather was all about dispel and magic. It's something I was actually doing.
So yeah, you guys will arrive at the tavern or at the brothel.
Winery?
Yep,
Oh,
the
brothel,
winery
yeah.
brothel.
Wine brothel? Do we see Harcourt?
No, when you guys get in, Harcourt is not anywhere that you can find him at the moment.
Let's hunt around through the winery and check.
Yeah, I'll look in that secret room with the torture device.
Okay, yeah, he's not in there.
I'm gonna go around and check all of the closed doors.
Okay. You are looking around. All the doors except for one are unlocked, and he is not in any of those rooms. One of the doors is locked.
Okay, do I hear anything in there?
Give me a perception.
I will. I will perceive.
Oh, you will perceive, and then you wish you hadn't.
All right. Yeah, you can hear some sounds. There is. Hold on, let me see how much.
What are you looking for?
My D-20 is like constantly vanishing from my range of sight. I want to see how quiet it is after you try the door. So there's like some sort of faint sounds of breathing, of heavy breathing on the inside.
So I knock and say, "Hi, it's Pax."
I will ask Miriam to go answer the door.
She looks at you for a moment, a little bit like curious.
Hi, it's Pax.
Nobody's gonna hurt you, so you can go ahead and open the door.
All right. She gets up. She goes over to like a panel that she opens and puts on a robe, and then walks over to the door and unlocks it, and then opens it slowly.
Hi, it's Pax.
Hi, Pax. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm looking for Harcourt.
Hi,
Harcourt.
She's got the door only like a slight bit ajar, so you would not be able to see Harcourt from where the door is, from the way the door is open. She glances back to where Harcourt is.
Can I sneak under where she through between her and the door?
Give me an escape artist check.
Okay.
No. You try to sneak between her legs, but the door is still too closed, and you get your big goblin head kind of stuck in the door as you try to move through.
I thought I got stuck between her legs.
No, you couldn't get that far.
Hi, can I come in? I want to see Harcourt.
Let me
in. Harcourt, are you in there? Harcourt, let me in.
What do you want, Pax?
I need to see you.
Can't you see I'm busy?
No, I literally can't see you.
Look up. You'll notice that I'm busy.
Don't look away.
Look up where?
Look up.
We might be free in a little while.
How long?
I don't know.
Why don't you just pause what you're doing now? This is important.
I'm already having trouble pausing what I'm doing right now.
It seems like you probably already have, so let's just continue.
Let's
not. I wave everybody else. Hey, Harcourt's in here. Come on over. Everybody, I found Harcourt.
All right, I'll start heading over there.
Meg heads over. Hey, I got one pastry left.
Oh yeah, offer it. Maybe they can split it.
I only got one pastry left. I didn't realize you had company, or I would have bought. Or not.
Is it a Long John? Otherwise, I'm not interested.
I do not pick up on that and go, no, it appears to be some kind of Danish with maybe raspberry. If I'd have known, I'd have picked up some Long Johns in chocolate, because those are the best.
I really appreciate you guys. Holy shit. Making time to stop what you're doing. Steven, did you see my amazing roll?
Never said I'm stopping anything.
I do not see any roll here.
I just rolled.
Nothing came up on my screen.
Yeah, I just see a 4.
I just rolled a fucking 37.
Oh, Jesus Christ! So yeah, what were you saying? Sorry.
Oh, that I'm using my lovely personality and welcoming skills to convince them to pause what they're doing and let us all into the room.
Well, all you can do is try to convince her. So give me the line that you're giving her that you think fits with a 37 to diplomacy.
This is going to be interesting to hear.
So how about any line, really?
Yeah, at 37, any line works. I just want to know what Pax says.
So how about them Cubs?
Hey, I'd love to come in and see your room. Can I come in?
She's like, are you sure you want to come in?
Yeah.
Like, you understand, right?
Understand what?
She looks at Harcourt and she's like, she seems to want in. You down?
I'm just adjusting the blankets so they're just over me, so I'm bare from the chest up, and I am leaning back against the headboard. I'm like, whatever.
All right, she opens up the door and then closes it
And we
immediately
all
after
rush
Pax
in.
comes in.
No.
Nope.
What's up, guys?
All right.
See?
Yeah.
They closed the door. What
You're
the hell?
going to participate?
No, we're all trying to come in. We need a. We got something going on.
Sorry, Harcourt. I thought. I guess I misunderstood.
I opened the door to let her.
I think Pax
in.
misunderstood.
We're heading
door.
in now.
Everybody come in.
Give me a reflex save to see if you
Me?
can open the door before she stops you.
Oh, that's not on one of my buttons, right? I have to...
No, you'll have to go to your character sheet.
Okay. How good does it have to be?
Better than hers.
You gotta
What?
roll to find out.
Yep.
What was hers?
You don't know. You gotta roll it.
That's how this game works,
I'm
lady.
still finding it.
It's underneath your stats. There you
I
go.
just found it.
Oh yeah,
okay.
you get the door open as she realizes she tries to throw her hand out and stop you, but you just whip the door open.
Nice.
Come on in.
The ceremony's about to begin.
Oh god.
All right. I guess this is what's happening.
You sent her back, so figure it out.
I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. I thought.
Miriam, it's okay. You can come back and sit by the bed. And he pats the edge of the bed.
All right.
He goes, you can come back and sit down.
She comes over and sits down.
All right, so yeah, if I have them in front of me, I mean, I'll just cast it since if I got my wall of
Okay.
protection.
Galfine.
Yeah. So if you're moving forward and Harcourt's laying down on the bed, you come up to the bed within what is it, 30 feet, right? Oh no, it's within 100 feet. Jesus.
All right, so yeah, so I'll be right in the doorway, and then they can, if they're right in front of me.
All right.
Zug, I don't know what you think you're about to do.
Are you gonna try to stop him?
I want to know what you're trying to do.
Because he pulls out a scroll, which is very obvious, and then you say, "I want to know what you're trying to do." Do you just keep casting Zug, or?
Dispelling the succubus magic on you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, when you say that, I now need an initiative roll. You versus the succubus. Because the succubus does have the ability to mentally will Harcourt to have to try to avoid this. So if she wins this roll, Harcourt will also get an initiative roll.
Okay, what did you say, will?
You need initiative. You need an initiative roll to see if you beat her, and then if she succeeds...
Click my dude.
Yep. Oh no, you don't need to do that. That's just rolling. It was fine. So your 19 your 13 is good, and she will roll. Fuck, I keep forgetting to fill in her character sheet. Hold on one sec. Alright, so that is that. R D20. Alright, so she does beat you. That means that I need an initiative roll from Harcourt. Okay. So Harcourt, you need to attempt to do something to try to throw off Zug. What would you do to try to throw off Zug?
To throw off Zug.
Yes.
This is gonna be a hard one.
To show your naked body and he'll run away.
I'm pretty sure that's my first reaction is just to stand up.
Yep.
Oh god.
Stand up and charge and walk towards him as quickly as possible without charging.
Okay. So you will move in on him. And Zug, that is not enough necessarily to stop you from casting the spell.
I had mentioned that we were erecting the wall of Galfine.
Right. Oh, well, there still needs to be line of sight, so Galfine can be standing nearby, but not necessarily
that's true.
in front of.
Okay.
All right. So, Zug, go ahead and give me the dispel check.
This is going to be great.
I think that's pretty rational, because getting up from prone would be a move action, and then it would still take a move action to get to Zug.
Right.
So,
hold on. Before you make that check, let's take a quick break.
We'll
be back in just a moment.
Oh, that'd have been great.